Like frostbite, burning up, trying to read the signs but I can't get off, and my mind's not keeping up. See you smile at me but I'm still lost. Nothing seems to work for me. I don't wanna keep on fighting, keep on climbing up the tree. I don't wanna touch the sky anymore. Things you're not meant to see. When I go so close to flying and nothing seems to hurt me. I'm so deep I can't even cry anymore. I'm so deep I can't even cry anymore. My eyes can't open up. Try pull myself out, but I'm still stuck. And my mind's not turning up, latching, pulling up. Yeah, it hurts me, but not enough. Nothing seems to work for me. I don't wanna keep on fighting, keep on climbing up the tree. I don't wanna touch the sky anymore. Things you're not meant to see. When I go so close to flying and nothing seems to hurt me. So deep I can't even cry anymore.
Feels like I'm wasting all my time, thinking about the things that won't lift me up, wouldn't keep it in my mind. All those things that won't lift me up. I just care about you and 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 I just need some sunlight, feel it in my bones, to get myself together. You can keep me high, this blood runs through my veins. It's all on you. Would it keep it in my mind? All those things that won't lift me up. I just care about you and I just care about you and I
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good Tuesday evening, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zone. I am Draxfer, and we are here to do some raiding with some friends. It's probably going to do an alt raid or something like that. Maybe achievement run. We'll see what happens. Anywho, hey Bougie Bob, how you doing? Thank you for the Tamagotchi check and also the contribution to making me play a first-person shooter game. Hey, Keki. Is indeed Bear. Hail, Hydrate. And let's do a good pre-stream stretch and make sure I'm sitting well. Thank you for that. Do. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious. Where are we at in that goal? I'll check that later. You are watching your death, still finish making water out of a thick... Okay. Doing the Dune things, huh? You gonna be joining us for raid? Yeah, I suppose I should flip you all over to the game screen and turn on game sounds and all that fun stuff. I'll be a good streamer. And also hop into Discord, because that's a thing. I am easily sidetracked today. I do not know why. Oh hey, I'm the only one in Discord right now. And I had another thing. Yeah. And that thing. And I am out of backspace. Shoot. Don't care about you. That's champion gear. Are you? No, you are not. Care about you.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, say that again.
Hello.
Oh, there you go. Couldn't hear you for a minute.
Ruh-roh. Hey,
alt-raid?
good to know I am there in YouTube as well. Awesome. My understanding is indeed alt-raid.
Okay. Well, I didn't heal so great, so if it's okay, I'll bring my... What is this? Warlock. But unless we need a healer, then I can bring a healer.
Yeah, not a problem. Just do what you need to do to have fun. Uh, 639 new. 639 new. 632 new.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hola.
I'm planning to bring the lock and not heal tonight, so...
Hello.
Hola.
I'm planning to heal.
What's happening, people?
Unless we have too many healers.
I am planning to bear. Because that's all I know how to do.
Didn't they introduce the one button thing? You could totally mage.
Yeah, but the mage is only 72 right now.
Oh, well we should work on that then.
Yes. I mean, I could hop over to my evoker.
That could be fun too.
I don't really know how to DPS either, but I'm gonna try. I don't know the mechanics that are specific to DPS, but we'll figure it out.
Banana.
Let me finish this quest, Grit.
Okay, I'm gonna make Drax leader so I can use the restroom. Y'all can start inviting. BRB.
My character I am on is called Contessa. She's in the community.
Let's see.
Are we doing normal or heroic?
Probably normal.
If it's
we're
alt red,
doing
probably normal.
mythic on our alts.
Oh,
Sweet.
this should be
Okay,
fun.
see, why do people have to be a smart butt? I was just curious.
Because
No worries.
Well, last week we did what Gallowix and like 2 heroic bosses because some people still need.
This is true.
On the first night, so that's why I was
We
asking which
still
one
do
we were
have
doing.
1 or 2 people who would like AOTC. But, we'll get them there eventually.
But if we are doing a normal run, I wouldn't mind bringing my Invoker. I can go as DPS because I'm still not geared enough for good healing, even though that's what I'll be wanting to roll on. But
I have the most important question ever. What's an alt?
I know, right?
well, I mean, I have one of every class at 80.
I need to finish
might-
my hunter, and then I will also have 1 of every class. 2 and 3 of some.
Hey, Babalachik, how you
have a paladin
doing?
at level
Okay.
80.
I mean, I'm not even going to say how many paladins I have.
Right,
Probably best.
I have a paladin at 80. Her name is Stepantos. She hates pants. It's a thing.
Shouldn't that be no Pantos then?
Nope,
I
it's
have
Stepantos because it was Tepartos, so Stepantos.
I have a rogue
Fair.
that I use for local competitions that has the best name when you're watching the competitions that cracked me up.
Yeah.
And it's called Poke Your It. OUB. It's hilarious to listen to the commentary go, oh, there goes Poke Your It killing somebody else. I'm like, yep.
Yeah, Thor has a Volpera named What Do I Say?
Yeah.
I'll switch over to my Invoker in just a second. I'm just finishing up a quick quest.
Can-
I do have a character named Who. From Who's the Tank.
Yeah.
Who's on first?
Well, there's a WoW parody of that.
Give
The
me
funniest one I've
this.
seen is I saw a priest the other day named Priestitude.
Nice. I have a warrior named Furball of Rage. They're Worgen.
I have
I
a
like
druid
it.
named Fuzzy Biscuit, just because it annoyed Bright.
A Pandaren rogue named Fat and Stabby.
That's a good one. That one done.
Wow, people are just declining my invitations.
I'm in the middle of a quest, and I don't want to not get credit.
I haven't gotten an invitation.
I click on request to join group on Draxfer and it says cannot find player Draxfer.
What the hell?
Oh.
Well, that's fun
Oh,
and exciting.
Are
Mine
you
said the
are
same
you
thing.
set into offline mode at the moment? Because if you are,
I shouldn't be.
because
Mine said the
I
same
get it. I mean, I get it. I'm sure there's a lot of people try to hide from me.
Everyone hides from me.
I'm finishing as quickly as I can.
I
I just
know,
don't
I-
want to have to traipse all the way out here again.
That's kind of how I feel. That's why I'm like, I just want to finish this last quest for this new for the Aretha Island.
I just want to, be able to get somewhere where I don't have to fly for an hour to get here next time.
Same thing on Reandria. Cannot find player.
Weird.
What?
But yeah, I have no idea how much longer this quest is. So,
Hello there.
Oh, I tried.
Well, if anyone wants
big.
to chat in the Skull Dice Celeste Myrmidon's Defiant Community chat, I can invite from there too.
I'm just going down the
more-
list suggesting invite. If I suggest the wrong invite, ignore me.
Drax, I'm switching to my Invoker. So
Okay.
I only need one more level of gear on this guy, so there's no real reason for me to be doing normal on this thing anymore.
I just don't have a character who is an alt who is even remotely close to geared. So, Demon Hunter time.
I
All
will
of that.
heal. I'm just currently standing around in DPS spec.
Hey, Bright, how you doing?
And if for some reason we need more DPS, I can always switch to one of my other bigger tunes.
Thank you for that gold contribution.
And remember, if you're watching Drax's stream, you can contribute points so that he has to play an FPS.
Oh,
It's
I bet.
fine.
I would never torture somebody to play an FPS.
Hey, he's the one who put the channel points up for it. He wants to do it.
Yeah, I attempted one of the game options. What was it, last night before? And my computer hated it. Hard.
They
I was able to get one shot off before my frame rate went to seconds per frame.
Oh, by the way, if anybody is a Gears of War fan, because I've been playing Gears of War since when it first came out, they have, if you have the Ultimate Edition on the PC, they will give you the, I think it's called Reloaded version that they're remaking, where they're completely remastering Gears of War 1 with updated graphics for free. You just gotta check your chat logs inside the Xbox app.
Drop in group for just a second.
How dare.
Theo, we have plenty of room.
You could
You
bring
don't
your
have to
monk
drop.
and heal. We need healers.
Whenever this dude finishes talking, I can rejoin the group.
Mains are indeed welcome. Bright, it looks like we are doing an alt run. Gonna be holding off on achievement run until Niana gets back. Is
Preservation is the healing spec for
yes.
invokers, right?
Yep.
You got it on.
I was trying to set my loot type to it. I couldn't remember what the stupid spec was.
Should be good to go in.
I'm going to need a summons. I'm like way out.
You're in Narnia.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
in Arathi
over in Howlfall.
Islands, so yeah, I would love one too.
Yeah, I'm out in the
No, not Arathi Island.
Hollowfall area. So
Yeah,
I'm way over here doing this quest, wherever it is. Yeah, Arathi Highlands, I was right.
Oh, snap. I forgot to pick up the Puzzling Cartel chip. Thank you for ever shared that.
yes, whoever wants to share it.
It
I might be
popped
on
up
for
as
one.
I zoned in, so not sure who did it or if it's automatic.
Oh, it's automatic. Yeah. So they said they still have not figured out what's triggering when you're on Gallywix every time you cross a threshold. That it tries to share that quest. It
Not
had a
funny.
blue post today about it. So if you really want to like spam your own chat, just keep jumping across the grate when you're on Gallywix.
Sadly, no blood for blood gods. And someone forgot to
As soon
take
as
their
I am out
notes.
of
Whoops.
combat, running away from things that want to hit me. There we go.
I should be able to. Give me a second. And okay.
As soon as I'm out of combat.
There you go.
I also have a cauldron. I don't have.
Hey, thank you
it
for the
was
raid,
2
Osmian.
silver, because that's all I could.
Just
do.
getting started here.
That's the best I could do.
Hey, Raiders,
I'll drop
thank
it
you
when
for
we're
coming
done.
in.
We will take what we can get.
I am
Thank
Draxfer.
you
We
very
are
much.
here streaming World of Warcraft. We're getting started, getting ready for our raid tonight. Just gonna do an alt raid with some friends. Anywho, hope you enjoy. Feel free to follow, and also feel free to subscribe if you are so inclined. Thank you, Osmium, for that tier 3 sub for 40 months. Holy crap. It's been that long. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. But thank you. I heard that.
You heard all the things. Hello.
Hey, everybody.
And thank you for the Tamagotchi check. He'll hydrate. Good stretch, and yep, back to good posture because I leave it so quickly.
It appears to be.
Yeah, you should bring your druid.
Oh, don't forget to get your loser cards.
Oh yeah, I
didn't
was
get a
forgetting
loser
something.
card. I got 2 augment runes instead.
Well, that's exciting.
It made up for last
3
week.
augment runes.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab something off my monk or my lock real quick for this guy, so I don't accidentally get 2 of them.
Looks like I'm an augmented loser tonight.
Get
I'll
a
be-
auction mount, pretty please.
Right back.
I also apparently picked up some stupid Dark Moon cards at some point.
Dark Moon cards never.
You have your choice of OG or the cheap one.
I have neither.
Well, at this point in the expansion, the Dark Moon cards aren't particularly valuable.
This is true. All right, switching back.
Everyone pick up the new belt.
Not
I
yet.
was working on it.
I am taking my sweet time to get it. I will have it this week, but I am not rushing to get it.
I've been
Oh,
playing
holy
chicken
heck.
with sandworms.
It's a hype train.
So
I think
Also,
I
I've
did
been-
notice that actually.
Thank you,
Also, I have to
Keki,
keep
for the
convincing
tier
myself to get
1
on
for
because I keep playing with my Switch
43
2
months.
and
Holy crap.
realizing that I really like certain games on
Much
it, so-
appreciate.
I had to wait until we just unlocked death stills, so I had to wait until the death still was done sucking all the water out of a dead person, so that I could put in new.
It's not at all
What?
creepy.
I'm like, wait, there is so
I've
many
hit
things
beyond
to
the
unpack
answer
on that
to
conversation
the
there.
universe and everything.
So,
Yes, you
dude,
have.
Obviously,
Holy heck.
your body is made out of water, and water
Uh-huh.
is important in the desert. So you take people and you put them in this magical little thingy, and they get dehydrated into water somehow. It's weird.
That sounds like punishment for
Yeah.
something.
Oh, somebody's talking about RimWorld. You know that's just war crimes, right?
Oh, trust me, I am very aware. I have like 1,000 hours in the game.
I run cannibal colonies.
You mean you're basically going through the Geneva checklist?
Yes. And any raiders are just inviting themselves over for dinner.
Could I get a summons back? Or are we ready to go?
Well, it sounds like Britt was just asking something. And
If anyone else needs an invite, and then we can get rolling.
I think that's everybody.
I've been slow on the belt because I've been playing Stellar Booty. I mean, Blade. Stellar Blade.
Huh? Sure.
Yeah, we had some unfortunate, unexpected things going on this weekend, so I did not get any wild time in.
Eh,
did
that
you get?
sucks.
Wait, did they find out anything else about that?
Not yet.
Okay.
Still waiting to hear.
Roll back and heart. What?
He resummoned while I was standing next to him, so I'm hearthing super quick.
Ah.
It was mostly I forgot to check my vault to see if I got better trinket. So I wanted to check before we got started.
Oh.
I should do that.
I got my first myth trap.
Guess we're doing a thing.
Vault.
Nice.
And I did not, so yay.
I did read some of the achievements for some of the stuff. They're gonna take a little bit of work.
What the? Oh no.
Yeah, the lock and stock. I still don't know how I got it.
Yeah, this one is just like don't get or run things into different stuff, like dumpsters and all sorts of weird shit.
Barely missed it.
Almost.
Almost.
It was all good. Oh, hang on, I got baby aggro.
So, hold on.
What made me laugh was the little jump at the end that you tried to do to get away. And it just
Right.
Oh,
That's
my
brilliant.
Goodness.
And captured brilliantly for the stream too.
Everyone gets deaded. Hey Bear, give me a buff, thanks.
And I know Deonda is not able to make it tonight due to power outage.
Ooh.
if we need a third healer, I can heal. Just know that it's not like
I
I'm
say
not
I have
super
the
geared.
ability to do so, and I'm trying to figure it out. So
Oh, I know how to heal. I'm just not super geared yet for it. Like I don't have the proper trinkets and stuff yet for it. So
I don't know what healing is besides leech, so we're all good there, right?
It's
If-
FR, right?
if we absolutely need it, let me know. I will. I can keep Bran alive.
Better than what I can do. Thank you all for that hype train.
This is going to be interesting. I had to disable my UI because they broke something with this one, and it hasn't been updated since August 2024.
A
So
hype chest. What did I get in a hype chest? What the nut buckets is that?
It's an emote.
It's a laughing doggy.
Yes?
Yeah, it's because I hit my button that said 43 months.
Yes. At around the same time that Dodgeman hit his for 40 months.
Yep.
Either way, holy heck, it's been a while.
3 years and some amount of time.
Closing in on 4.
okay, I will admit I'm not sure how much I like the new summary UI thing that they added.
The who, what now?
Oh, did you guys want to call it right?
won't say no.
You know where you used to click to see like your mission reports and your thing? They changed the interface of it.
I am confused.
So where you used to check like all your renown, not if you hit C, but up under your mini map there was the little button you could click where it used to be initially was your skywriting, and then they added it to see your renown, and they
That's
changed the UI on it, and it's
That's an interesting renown tracker thingy.
yeah, that's what. Now you're seeing what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been that way for.
Oh my god, what? What the fuck?
No, they changed it. It's not been that way for a while. It changed with today.
Yeah, that is very different from yesterday.
Yeah, that's very
Whoa.
different from yesterday.
Oh, and it's got a nice little gray vault thing. Okay.
Yeah, there's some things I like about it, and then there's some things I'm like, eh.
What are we talking about?
I do like the activities tab though, where it shows you what's like available and you haven't completed for the dailies and the world weeklies. That's nice, but I don't know about the faction.
Why did
tab.
they not like advertise this
Where
at
is
all?
this?
Yeah,
Mine
they did
hasn't
not
been updated
advertise this at all.
So you remember
Yeah,
where
no.
the button was for like your covenant, your order hall, and your renown shit?
Yeah, the
throughout these-
summary.
Click that.
It must be a slow rollout because I don't have that. I still
I
have
don't
the old
have
one.
it. It looks the same to me.
Are you all
everyone
on
get
like LBI or something, or you're on default?
I am on default.
I only
Huh.
use default.
I've been
I'm on
forced to default because Z Pearl died.
No.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Well, if you want, hit up my stream because whoa,
Are you on default or is that?
I'm on default.
Yeah, and I
That
have it
is
on L.
weird.
Yeah, I have it on L.
'Cause mine looks totally different.
Did everyone get 3 blasts?
I only took 2 because I'm being inattentive.
So
Extra.
apparently it is an add-on, Drax, because I didn't know that
Oh,
the
really?
person would be able to change it. Because I did turn off one add-on that I do use, that it's the only add-on I use that kind of messes with my interface, which is for my quest, which is Dialogue UI, and that changed it back to normal. So
Okay.
apparently they're the ones who change it. I like it. Like I said, some things I do like about it, but I don't like the. I wonder if I can change just one thing out of it.
Okay, so that makes sense because
Interesting.
I just noticed I have 22 active add-ons. Yesterday I had 21, and I haven't made any additions other than updating the out-of-date ones.
Get revokered.
Either way, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with you. I like it. It's just a little.
Jarring.
Yeah, it was a little jarring because like I normally follow all the other ones I use, which I use 3. I follow their things, and that one was not mentioned.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3.
Oopsie. I'm sorry.
Early non-thankful. Let's go.
No.
My
Defensive.
thumbs.
Don't forget that. Just oh wait, do we have to worry about like after mechanics on this?
Probably not.
Look how small those little circles are. They're tiny.
Oh my god.
I know. I feel like
Thanks.
I
So
felt like
cute.
I was like.
Taunt. Taunt boss.
I will say this: if we don't get out the things, we are really failing at mechanics.
I can tell you that
No.
the
Defensive.
achievement for the trash guy is to burn all the trash or pick it up before he does the next magnet. So, I was reading.
If we go doing achievements without Nia, she's gonna be upset.
I know, I wasn't gonna do them. I was reading, I'm like,
No.
some of these are
We
gonna
got- we
be
still gotta do
spicy.
some mechanics, guys. There was one motorcycle still sitting out in the middle of nowhere.
Not anymore. Hey Grid, did you want lead back?
Bait.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Taunt.
Lust.
It's like, wait, I think I actually have that.
You do?
It's what Fury of the Aspects, I think it's what it's called.
I think so.
Kick.
It's that yellow button off on my sidebar.
Yeah, it's Fury of the Aspects. Mine's not yellow, mine's like multicolor.
But I'm getting it mixed up with the buff one.
Yeah, the buff one is yellow.
They're right next to each other.
Okay, so now I know why when we're doing a group and
No,
I start seeing I
defensive.
get a random buff added to me, and you're actually trying to click hero.
Only if I'm an invoker. Which, how often do I play my evoker?
Bait.
Once in a blue moon.
Taunt. Taunt boss.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Man, something is really broken.
Wow, they really don't like me. Put 3 mechanics on me at once.
Defensive. Bait. Taunt. Taunt boss.
Sorry, Drax. For some reason, I cannot keep aggro.
Huh?
I kept losing aggro like constantly.
It happens.
Something is broken in my.
Are you in the right spec?
I was waiting for that.
I'm just asking.
If I recall, they did buff threat gen, so
Oh, I don't have my little car. Oh, my bar.
Oh god. Oh no. Okay, when Tazat jumped in my car, Vexy's thing went into its pure polygon mode. Its textures all disappeared. That was fun.
Oh, sorry.
nice.
I didn't mean to break your interface.
No, something else broke it, and I don't know what. I've got everything turned off almost. Oh, this is gonna hit me. It probably will.
I figured we
Can I get a summon back? I had to go turn in that quest and get the new one.
Yeah, just a second.
No worries.
Also, it looks like that add-on is expansion summary. Part of Plumber, I believe. Yeah,
okay.
an experimental feature in Plumber add-on.
Do I have one?
It says one of the add-ons. I do have. I know it was a package of the. It's all Plumber and the dialogue UI are all made by the same guy, so. I like the dialogue UI because it blocks out all the people behind me, so I can focus on the.
Ooh, that's
UI.
nice.
Yeah, like so it zooms in on the text and the character that's talking, and then you have like a nice.
Okay.
Or you need to make inventory space.
I need
No,
bigger
you're
bags.
just saying they weren't worthless, so there you go. Enjoy.
Well,
Something
I remember
wondered.
when we were. I remember when we were in like Kata, and you would always be out of bag space, and you'd walk over because you know I kept my bags empty, and you'd hand me 20 things because you needed bag space.
I mean, sometimes I still do that, but depends on the character. So we split up and we fight on opposite sides. On Dino side, you stand in the circle when we need to, but don't get exploded by the line. On the Gorilla side, don't stand in lightning circles and run away from your ads. And then when we swap, we swap.
No, I don't think there's any ads on normal. I think it's just this lightning circles. Just make
then
sure you don't.
ignore that part.
And just make sure you don't move too quickly when you're on the or too much, I should say, when you're on the gorilla side, because you get a bar, and if you move too much, then you get stunned
Yeah,
for
you
like
take damage
10
if you
seconds.
do too much movement.
And then, and as far as the beams go, just make sure that when you do the beam, that's not facing towards the gorilla. And as soon as you notice that the arrow kind of disappears over your head, move. If not, you will die.
And when you're on the dinosaur side, stack with your tank. They're marked.
Darn, I
You
wanted
should
to
be
see if Drax could take the beam by himself. Or the bomb.
I mean, on normal, probably.
What?
This is true.
Not on your Demon Hunter,
5,
though.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I do agree with you, V, that would be one of the very few reasons I would ever change my
Help
hand
soak.
up.
So,
Oh, good, quick thinking. And there's no puddles left on the ground, so we can just,
Defensive.
stand here and murder hobo our way through this shenanigans.
I always love when
Hope
we've
so.
been doing stuff and then we go to an alt raid because I look back and I'm like, man, I remember when we first did this and we were like, man, what are we messing up?
Right?
Now we look at it and we're like, why was this so difficult?
Right.
Oh,
Bear
Drax,
went flat.
I apparently cannot tank the beam, or get knocked into the beam.
I
intermission.
was going to say, you and I got screwed on that because that beam was gone when we landed.
Yes, it was.
We have a battle red.
There's
Yeah,
one available.
the warlock. Yeah, the warlock.
Somebody go battle res a bear.
All you need is the bear. We don't need the rest of the group.
I feel the love, really I do.
This is amazing.
I don't know if we have 2 battle reses. I don't have a battle res to do my normal timer call out.
We don't. We have 4 minutes till the next one.
Pretending to tank.
Help soak.
One of those things that Blizz doesn't want us to know in a bit.
They said they do. They just have. But yes,
Watch
it's
your step.
annoying that they have to get that.
Oh, yeah, shame shields, if it gets beamed, you don't want to stand in it. It hurts. It go dead.
Defensive. Watch your step.
I'm just saying, in mine and Drax's defense, we were on the ground. That beam was not there, but it said we. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
Probably could use another
Defensive.
person on the on a monkey.
On the bears.
On the other side.
Hey guys,
Hello.
are we doing alt raid?
Watch your step.
Yes, we are.
What do you need?
More people on my side.
People to hitty things.
More DPS?
Well, Drax
moment, yeah.
got murdered by a laser, and then somebody else got murdered by a laser, and then I got killed by the dinosaur because Drax was dead.
You want a Shadow Priest or an Evoker?
Can you heal on the Shadow Priest in a pinch?
Yeah, I could.
Then I vote for that one, just in case we get extra people wandering in late.
Then we have that
Log
buff.
him in.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, we
Not
got
the
4.
best geared, but I think he's like a
So-
625, which I'm assuming we're doing normal.
Yes.
We are doing normal.
Sorry, I was the
Um,
I was trying to soak. The bear is down, so here comes Dino.
Oh, that was you. Oh, here, maybe
And
this
then
will
I am a tank.
Yeah.
Well, just run,
Absurd.
run back and you can spread them out. I'm
So-
just kidding.
Yeah, they need to be spread apart. Or they keep
I'm
the
trying. I'm
shield.
trying.
Okay, so
There
no
you
clue what the
go.
hell's going on.
Intermission.
He smacked me because I'm only a pretend tank.
Watch your step.
At some point in time, my computer freaked out. I heard the USB disconnect go, and it reconnected, and then I couldn't move.
Well, that's fun and exciting.
And apparently I
Yay,
keep copying and
patch it.
pasting my stream link into Discord.
Oh.
Something's funky.
Absurd.
Did you get hacked?
So.
Is your
Copy and
couch
pasting
jealous
random shit.
that you're not sitting on it?
I've got a feeling I've got a
Watch your
stuck
step.
key somewhere.
I have a feeling the only thing you guys can do at this point is just survive until they spread apart, do some damage, and then survive until they spread apart.
30 seconds. And then you can get Drax up again and he can pull them apart.
Absurd.
Never mind.
Nah, I can't
Watch
take
your
quite
step.
those hits from both of them.
You didn't want the.
I was
murder
taunting him as much as I could while I could.
I forgot to stall phone someone. Forget what a lock can do.
Defensive. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
As you can tell, it's going well.
That's
Was,
okay.
just curiosity, was the defensive icon res?
It would have been Astral Shift.
Yeah,
That'd have
I
been
was gonna say, was the defensive on the shaman? Because if it was, that was
Oh, I
hilarious.
forgot.
Like,
I released.
Yeah, one
Can I get an invite?
second. I'm gonna plug my keyboard back in. It's stuck typing V.
for victory? I hit the give me a res button and it said no.
yeah, I can res on this guy, but I don't have the mass res. Well, not in this guy. Yes.
Okay, it's only
What did
typing
you
V
learn,
in
Eric?
Discord. Or not.
I didn't-
out here.
What the?
Do you have a second keyboard that something is resting on? I do that at work.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Touch screen on the space bar sometimes.
I was just gonna say, do you have like a Bluetooth keyboard? Because I've had one in my backpack where the cat sitting on it, and next thing I know, random things are being typed. The best is when I forget to turn off my work keyboard and my cat starts walking across and typing things to my people in my team.
That's why I have a channel in my Discord just for cats. Yep. Otherwise, yeah, it doesn't matter time of day. They'll stand on my keyboard.
This is funky. You know what? We can figure it out. At the very least, the string deck goes.
Oh no.
There we go. It was Stream Deck for some strange unknown reason.
Weird.
I only have default shit on that thing. Because I haven't rebuilt it after my computer issues last week.
Do.
Okay. I think I'm good now. Fuck. Why is it always the weird
5,
shit?
4, 3,
Because
2, 1.
because bear superpowers.
Help soak.
So,
Do, 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 do. Okay, let's
Defensive.
Big a bear.
Help soak.
so, drop.
Defensive.
Intermission.
Watch your step.
That one's much better.
Definitely.
Drop.
Watch your step.
Excuse me.
Whatever.
Defensive. Watch your step. Defensive.
Intermission.
Watch your step.
No one called for it. I figured Miles will use it.
I could hear that crowd from all the way out here. Just don't let the fame go to your heads.
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna hop in with you, Renee, in
Are you
just a second.
skipping Rick Reverb?
All right.
Say I don't know where we're going. I was just coming back to the start.
We usually go to Rick.
Rick Reaper. Oh no, we made extra friends.
No, I wasn't paying attention. That's my bad.
That was Coria that did that.
Yeah, I did.
Sorry about that, guys.
Is me. My bad.
Happens to all of us.
Somebody would buy to take your license away later. Still a better driver than me trying to drive in Doom. That's all I have to say.
What, do you drive into sandworms?
Oh.
I flip my sand bike upside down at least once a day, if not more. Yeah. I'm not good at the whole driving things. When I don't get to steer with my mouse.
So I was doing a couple of the Undermine car race quests yesterday. Or not yesterday, day before. I had forgotten how rusty I am.
Oops.
It was not pretty.
You only have to finish, you don't need to finish fast.
Exactly. Which is good, because I think I crashed into everything it was possible to crash into.
The amount of things that just come flying out of this character while I'm doing nothing is entertaining.
Which one are you on?
My shaman.
Oh, yeah. Like elemental effects and things?
Yeah.
That was annoying. No, leave me alone. Bad touch.
Especially when the reascendance goes off, with like a lot of stuff around.
Yep.
He was just standing over there doing nothing. He needed a hug.
Some more little cookies.
I will lust because I thought somebody else was. So I didn't click it, but I will make sure lust. You want me to do it on pole grit?
Whenever it gets to the boss is usually what it is. So when
Yeah,
he's
like
down,
like once it once he's down and on the ground, but
yeah.
I will do it.
Thank you, Larry, for contributing to the FPS goal. Why did I say it like that? Contributing instead of contributing? Wow. I'm on a weird streak today. Woo!
Yanis?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Score. Is murder.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bait.
There you go.
Watch your step.
Oh boy.
Watch
Oh my
waves.
Dance.
Over there, all right over there.
No. Each time one of those towers drops, everything loses textures.
Oh, that's not good.
And then they come back. So my poor hard drive's working overtime.
Taunt boss.
Bait.
That's very interesting.
Watch your step. Watch wave.
Dance.
Watch your step.
Bait. Taunt.
Taunt boss.
Make the tank not be dead.
Apparently got too many,
Watch wave.
Dance.
Gracias.
Intermission.
Or get
Phase
knocked
get
out.
knocked upward.
Like, now my TDM has an extra big fat green bar at the end of the.
Get knocked upward. Get knocked upward.
I do like how the game considerately knocked me right to where I needed to be twice.
Right?
Watch your step.
Yeah, why can't that ever happen on her right?
Because reasons.
Just gotta place yourself.
Move boss. Watch wave.
Need to move him a little bit more.
Dance. Taunt.
A little bit more.
Taunt boss.
There we go.
Bait.
Watch your step.
Finally, some quiet. I thought that blowhard would never shut up. You have my thanks, champions. You chumps really think a little explosion's gonna faze me?
Oop, wrong direction.
I'm like, wrong way, Drax.
Yeah. Shit.
Wrong way. Strategic retreat.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh no.
Don't get pancaked.
Easier said than done.
Pretty much.
This is true.
Drax, did you fuck up a little bit more than you wanted to?
More than I wanted to? No. A little more than I should have? Probably.
I was just wondering because I was like, all right, he's just grabbing more.
Was it fun?
Yes.
I definitely had one of those. Facebook is listening to our conversation moments earlier. That was interesting.
Go on.
A friend and I at work were discussing kind of the Gulf of America versus Gulf of Mexico stuff, and we were talking about how, like in Germany, they call it Deutschland, and we call it Germany. And same thing with like Japan, how they don't call it Japan, but we do. So it's like, oh, well, why can't we just rename stuff whatever we want? And then today I saw a Jimmy Carr bit on that exact conversation.
I was gonna say, I saw that too.
And I was like, that is far too specific for me to feel like it's a coincidence.
I have a coworker.
I feel that way with sometimes, like, my wife will, like, say something, like, about a house or whatever, and all of a sudden my whole Facebook page is like, you want to buy a house? I'm like, no, why are you listening to me?
I have a coworker, him and his wife constantly talk about getting stuff for their cat, and they don't have a cat, just to see if they can actually figure out if their phone's actually listening to them. Hasn't worked yet.
I mean, I've read all the explanations on it. It's like, oh, well, it's because you're around people who are searching for stuff about this. It's like, I know Facebook does use location data like that because it'll suggest people who work at the Caribou that's inside my store as friends who I never ever talk to. So I get it, but like,
I just became jealous with you because I don't live anywhere where there's a Caribou. And I miss Caribou.
I usually find them at the airport.
As shaman and evoker buffs.
Well, I gave it earlier and you died. I can't help
I don't have the shaman buff on my bars. Interesting.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread.
Spread.
Time to absolutely
Soon.
pop off.
Special coming taunt boss.
Spread.
That rolled over 3 times.
Spread.
Lots of fun, isn't it?
Defensive. Special coming. Target you.
Spread.
Medium ball. Spread. Big
Boop.
ball.
We got the bomb. Sweet.
Spread.
Boop. Why did I do that? Thankfully, it's only 20-second cooldown.
Soon.
Watch your step.
Boop.
Spread.
Spread.
Soon.
Special coming. Taunt boss.
Yeah. There's the least amount of
Spread.
trash behind me, and there.
Where's the bomb?
Prep. Debuff.
Spread.
Yo. Pop it.
Defensive.
I think we need more trash on fire.
Special coming. Target you.
Spread.
Spread.
Drax, I swear you're chasing me.
Likewise.
Medium ball.
I made friends with every single ad
Big ball.
because Ascendants went off when they all
Watch your
spawned.
feet.
No more bombs.
Wanted to make all
Spread.
the fronts.
So I threw critical lava bursts at every single thing on the playing field.
Spread.
As nature intended, right?
Special coming. Taunt boss.
So that was pretty fun.
Is that bomb going to go off in the back? Or?
I hope not. But I just got this thing on me, so.
I think it glitched on my side because it showed a full red circle, but it was still not going off. So
That's one less goblin on Gallywix's side. My venture buddies will take over cleanup from here. Thanks.
Dumpster diver.
What? Oh.
Aww. One of these days I'll get it. Glorious.
hey, I think it's the first time I've gotten in like every time I roll on this. I've done it all of our normal and heroic every week, so I'm pretty happy about finally getting it.
The Hearthstone.
Someone
Yes.
getting up off the floor.
I think there's only a couple of us who don't have it yet. And I got it last week, so.
I'll have you know, I
Okay.
still don't have the Razageth skin. She just stopped giving it to us.
I have the Razagath one, but I don't have the pretty flame bird.
I want the flame bird.
You know, the one I actually want.
Yeah, because like we killed Razageth a bunch of times, and then she just stopped dropping her skin, and I never got it.
I soloed it on Heroic the other day. I went through the first two bosses without realizing that with only one person, there's a 25% chance of each boss actually dropping something.
What was that?
Well, that's
I went-
disappointing.
Yeah, I went through Emerald Dream, first 2 bosses. And since
Oh.
it's not legacy loot rules, each boss only has 25% chance of dropping something per person in the group.
Oh.
You need like at least 4 people. If you ever want to do Emerald Dream, I still need transmogs out of there.
Emerald Dream was last expansion, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so. Whichever one was last expansion.
Mirrored yourself.
Yeah, there was that one, but then there was also like the Emerald Nightmare one, a couple of expansions before that.
Okay.
Which I also need transmogs out
that
of,
was
by the
Legion.
way.
Emerald Nightmare was Legion, first raid.
I actually liked that raid.
Yeah, it was fun.
Generally speaking, I enjoyed most of Legion's raids.
That was the expansion I got back into raiding after a hiatus since Lich King.
That was the expansion
Gotcha.
where I pugged my way to my Violet Spellwing.
Nighthold is still one of my favorite raids ever.
Oh, that was a wonderful one. At least in terms of visuals.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Getting there sucked
like it.
ass.
And my sole favorite raid across all will always be the original Karazhan.
I like that one.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for that one too. But visually, I think I like Nighthold more.
Ah, Karazhan. The only time I called in sick to raid.
Nice.
I'm still put out that they stole my key to Karazhan because I worked hard for that key.
I agree. Like there should have been
Yes.
like it should have turned into toys or something, or like there should have been a toy of keychains where you could show off your keys of all the ones you earned. Because I had a Scholomance key and Dire Hold key and all those, and they took them all away.
Yeah, that was annoying after I worked to get all of them that I could.
Right?
We're taking away your key ring. Son of a bitch, I just got all these.
Now you get a fob.
Didn't even pay me my 10 gold back.
Right.
Oh, I want my 5,000 gold for every flying I had to buy for all my alt.
3.
That
2.
too.
Yeah.
Watch your step.
The joys of getting
I've
the
got like 60,000
free
gold.
310 flying.
Worked for 2 years getting the purple proto drake so I could have my 310 flying.
Right. That exactly.
I still remember that my epic flying was bought by the guild because they didn't think I
Told
could
boss.
solo the safety dance fight.
How? What?
Oh,
Paladin.
and
Stay away from
I was a
lines.
paladin, and the whole group died, like literally on the first one. And we actually, it took me an hour and
Watch your
45
step.
minutes of running back and forth to do it. And the only reason I ran that long was because people were like, oh, you can't do it. And I said, I'm going to keep going then. And they're like, go. We had somebody actually go watch a movie the whole time
Defensive.
while I was
You're
doing
a
it. It was
screw up.
very comical.
Run out.
I'm stunned because I screw up, but yep. Sorry about that.
That might have been me. I was running away from one thing and it targeted me as I was running. Sorry.
There was a bunch of ground clutter. I couldn't see the swirly.
That was actually one of the things I did like that Ian said is that they're starting to get rid of a lot of the swirling mechanics.
Oh.
But at what cost?
Well, so again, it's going to be more about like the add-ons
Watch your
that tell
step.
you like DBM is going to go away, where you have to actually pay attention to mechanic, and there'll be a visible mechanic instead of, oh, we're just putting it in because some add-on will tell you when to move.
Oh,
That's the main
I
reason they keep
totally
adding
get it.
swirl.
I'm just curious what's going to be sacrificed.
Phase ch-
I don't know, because I mean, I played way before DBM ever existed, and I'm going to
Oh,
tell
no,
you that
whoa.
I miss those times.
Watch your step.
As long as they don't go back to, was it, I think Wrath or Cataclysm, where every boss had some enrage timer that you had to hit, and it didn't matter about, like, you could have done a mechanic
Defensive.
flawlessly, but you'd still hit the enrage timer.
Run out.
Everybody wasn't doing a specific number of DPS, and I hated that.
I agree. I don't like that either.
Because it felt like you got punished just because you may have been under geared or something.
I mean, they still do that. They still have, they have gear checks now. It's just, instead of hitting an enrage timer, you just die instead.
Well, yeah, I was going to say, those don't feel as, those feel more like the fact that you're like, okay, I just don't have enough damage. Where the other would be like, oh, I'm doing the mechanics perfectly, but because I didn't hit some number, he just goes berserk and kills me. Like, even though nobody was dead. The other one is more like, hey, it's very unforgiving because of an AoE mechanic, and we just don't have the health to survive this at the moment.
I just have this theory that the reason why they're getting rid of some of these is they're going to release it on console.
I mean, the one button assist is already, I think, proof of that.
Yeah.
No, well, I don't see that. I mean,
Did y'all
I do
forget to
think there's-
get your teleport cards?
No, I forgot to use it. I have
Or
it.
to
I
jump
just
to your
haven't used
death? As the case applies.
It's the Death Express.
Yeah, that thing.
it. I mean, Final Fantasy has been on consoles forever, and it runs
Where do we
very
teleport?
nicely on console.
High roller.
High roller.
High roller.
Well, that's because they've developed the only halfway decent way to play an MMO on a controller.
Yeah,
and I say
like-
halfway
no,
decent.
Yeah, no, they definitely took a lot of time cultivating that controller interface. I do
Yeah, and the-
agree.
Yeah,
And I
they
think
did not.
I think the massively longer GCD lends itself to Final Fantasy on console, and I think you'll note, like, when you add the global cooldown penalty to the one button rotation, it gets a lot closer to what it is in Final Fantasy. So I think I'm willing to bet that has something to do with it too. But yeah, the cross thing, like, I have friends who play it on PC with a controller, and I think they're absolutely insane. Because why would you gimp yourself that way? But they like it, and I do not understand it for the life of me.
Yeah.
Yep, can we summon Grit back?
I
Now
did
that our
appreciate
warlock
that
caught
they-
up to the group.
That they didn't basically lock it down so that the only place that controller setup could be used in Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
I
it
know
is good. They were like, they didn't
Yeah.
patent. Well, they're like, yeah, anybody can use this. So I think it'll
Yeah.
be. I mean, it'll be interesting, and I wonder. I won't be surprised, like, if, like in Tekken, when you play, there's an icon that says this person's on a console or this person's on PC or whatnot. I won't be surprised to see that happen, and groups will immediately form in WoW that completely segregate console players, though.
Yeah, I think I agree on that, but that's my other concern is that I just hope that Blizzard finds a way, like Final Fantasy did, to combat toxicity from both sides when it comes to you're playing on console, so you're useless, and oh, you're playing on PC, I'm better, type mentality.
I haven't. I mean, I think the thing with Final Fantasy is they basically just said, you know, we'll turn a blind eye to you using a damage meter, but if you talk about it, you're done.
Yep.
Well,
Like,
that's what I mean.
You can't use
yeah,
it to do that. But
Actually,
I mean,
can I get a
WoW
summon?
is far too like the numbers are so important in WoW through
Well-
its game design that I think, not
That-
like having to upload logs all the time to see if I'm personally improving is a problem.
Well, that's actually going. Ian,
Thank you for the reminder.
And several of the people in the development team that have been doing interviews have said that by the end of, or by the beginning of the Last Titan, the damage meters there will be either a damage meter from Blizzard that you as a
Thank
user
you for
can
the
see,
stretch.
but that's it for your numbers, or there won't be a damage meter. They haven't said which way they're going to go yet on it, but they basically are saying that damage meters are going to go away entirely because they want to get rid of that.
Yeah, and that's
yeah, they want to get rid of the damage meters, but if I recall, the logs are still going to be around.
Yeah, right. The logs will still be around because they do use those. Like they said that you can still upload it to, you can
Warcraft
still
logs,
use
yeah.
WoW logs and stuff like that. But basically, it would be more of a way for people to go, okay, I can go look at logs, but people aren't going to be wanting to sit there and run every pug. What was their last log? Did they have any, in that regards? But at the same hand, if you want to personally go check your own logs, see how you're improving or if things are working the way you expected, you'll still be able to do that, but it'll be more on a personal level and not so much a global
I mean,
level.
if they want to make it so that damage meters only show me mine and not everybody else's, fine. But
yeah,
making
which I'm
it have
cool
to
with.
be an external application, and like imagine Warcraft log. I mean, here's what I know is going to happen. Warcraft logs is going to say start paying because you don't have a choice.
Oh yeah, I can definitely say that.
And
well, gatekeeping features of an add-on is actually already against TOS, if I recall.
Yep.
Yeah, they got around it though with like Mythic Dungeon tools. They were like, you can use all these free ones, but if you want the ones from the Raiders that are running, World First, got to pay up for those specific maps and whatever they're using.
Yeah, so the way the TOS is written is that the core add-on cannot be charged, but you can have specific features within the add-on that you can.
Well, it's like simulation craft.
Well, not so much features, but because I wouldn't consider a map from like Limit a feature.
No, neither would I. I agree. I think that there's some that they favor a little bit, like Limit and the Mythic Raider ones, but like I know, for example, like if you use like Astronomist Robots or Simcraft or any of those, it's like, okay, you can use the Freon, you can just throw your stuff in there. But if you want to see what your best in slot was, you can have that,
Yeah, you have to, like, I pay for the premium raid bots because it's, I mean, not only is it helpful for me, but it also, I know somebody else in here already is, but you get like the free, or you get the bot for your Discord. Now, yeah, you might have to wait 3 or 4 minutes to do it, but it is still free for people. And
just an FYI, this Discord does have that feature. You just need to enable the or get the clickable role for raid bots, or for the
talking about the separate licenses. So the main reason that games do that is based on the development costs around it. So like Final Fantasy, they literally built each of their versions from the ground up, and that's why they had to charge for each of it. They actually had a really long post about it. But other games where it's just kind of a direct copy of the game and there's no changes to the UI other than that it's now running on that operating system, most of those don't charge. Not saying that some don't, but most of them don't. But that's why they had it charge for each slice. But it did make it, it was a pain in the butt because you'd be like, oh, I want it on PlayStation and this. And now you got to buy a whole another copy of the game. That kind of sucked.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet once logging becomes the only way to check yourself, suddenly it's going to be, okay, your logs are uploaded, wait 10 minutes to look at them, or pay now, and now you get them.
I was going to say, I guarantee what it's going to be is what they already got in WoW logs, because I think WoW logs already has that.
Because, I mean, it's going to be... and it's going to be a massively increased demand on them, so I don't necessarily blame them for the inability to handle that load. I mean, I guess other logging sites could come up, but someone's going to have to make a whole new add-on, because I'm assuming Warcraft, like the log software itself, is built by the people who do Warcraft log, but...
Well, no, so actually that's one of the reasons why WoW logs won't go away, because all WoW logs does is pull it from your log file and then uploads it. Now their add-on that they add on to the game is all it's doing is grabbing that log file and sorting the data and then putting it into their proprietary analyzer. So other sites could do the same thing. It's just how they compile the information would be where they would have to differ.
They would most likely have to develop their own add-on and base for the website, which, again, then you have to either try to compete on a free level to build a base, and then you're just going to shitify eventually on your own.
Yeah, and not to mention, though, that you also then have the other challenge that, WoW logs have been around for, at least for what I know of, is Wrath Lich King. So, is when they first rolled out. So, with that being said, you got a lot of catching up to do on the amount of time that they've had to perfect their system. I'll be honest, a lot of the charge when it comes to a Mac is because of Apple themselves for putting software available to them. Because I deal with uploading to the App Store with my company, and we get, with our license, we get I think it's 3 uploads within a month. But if we need to do a major fix upload, they will upload one of them for free, and then everyone after that's a significant cost. So I know that's where a lot of the Mac OS costs come in, is just because it's Apple, and they love to screw people over, which is why the lawsuit that they just lost against Epic Games is a really big deal, because now as of, I think it's July 1st, companies can start charging without having to go through the App Store. So, if you want to buy let's just say you're playing Diablo Immortal and you want to buy the stuff for that's in Diablo Immortal. Before, if it was on Mac, you would have to buy it through the App Store, and then they would get a percentage of it. Now, based on the lawsuit that they just lost, you can go directly to Blizzard's website, buy it, and they don't have to pay Apple anything. So, which Apple's not very happy about that.
Also, as of a couple days ago, 43% of the mods for Stellar Blade are smut.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I mean, I'm not surprised that Apple's kind of pissed about that because they were charging like 30%. Patreon was.
Reminds me. Rafetta, I can make you another book.
Yep, Patreon was caught up in that because if you try and subscribe to someone on Patreon through the iPad app or Apple app, then your subscription was 30% more. And that hurt the artists themselves or developers or whomever is running that Patreon page. But to the point of they'd tell all their people, don't subscribe on the app on an Apple device. Go to the website.
Yeah, well, not just that, but the other thing that a lot of people don't know is that Apple would hold that money sometimes upwards of 3 months before they would actually pay it out to the company based on the amount.
Goddamn. Yeah, not a fan of Apple.
New patch. These logs are useless at the moment. I mean, no, we're all parsing 100. Good job.
Hey.
Awesome! We're super awesome.
Yes, we are. Yes, we
Good
are.
job, everybody.
5, 4,
Hero win?
2, 1.
Fate.
Great, hear that.
I think it's at like 40%.
Okay.
To edge of room.
Flame and coin.
Flame coin.
Watch your feet.
Flame and coin.
I like how he's not budging.
AoE.
That asshole.
If somebody wants to tell Tio, if when he goes to the portal and it's a bountiful, it will have an extra icon on the list that says it's overcharged.
Taunt boss.
Fate.
I'm jealous of your movement ability.
Just switch to kitty.
Special coming.
Dodge. Drop.
Defensive. Run to edge of room. Watch your feet.
Coin.
Watch your feet.
Boop.
Taunt.
Man, this
Taunt
feels so
boss.
tame compared to heroic.
Coin
Phase
and
change.
shock.
Right?
Coin and shock. Coin and shock.
So changed, so delayed.
Get spawn. Drop.
Defensive. Run to edge of room. Special coming.
Dodge. Taunt.
Taunt boss. Fate.
Phase.
Knock. Fate.
Special coming.
Dodge. Drop.
Defensive. Run to edge of room.
Knock. point.
Oop. Clicking the action button made all my textures disappear again.
Stay away from lines.
You're just having fun with that, aren't you?
I have no idea what's actually causing it. I'm disabling things one by one, but I've only got like 6 add-ons, so I don't know what it is.
Woohoo! We're down 17.
I mean, it could just be that the game itself is broken too. Wouldn't surprise me. Because Battle.net lost the install
yay.
again today.
Staying here.
Mugsy's achievement involves all the sleeping with the fishies.
Huh?
Which we actually
Nicole, I
did
didn't
kind
mean
of
to-
somewhat attempt the other day, remember? A few
Yeah,
weeks ago,
so
actually.
my cat just walked by and hit my hotkey for Hero, so I apologize. We'll need to reset that.
So what you're saying is pull everything.
Pretty much, yeah, because we've got Hero right now. I can reset them real quick.
I say, yeah, I can't do the reset now. Well, I can. I just die, but you know, it's not as fun. So I'm gonna need an add-on to remind my dumb self to put her shield back on me.
So many toys. Don't die too quick, okay?
I see a big red button.
Summon the snitch disposal unit. I don't know what that's for. Maybe that.
So
makes
if you
sleep
click on that, it makes this teleport. If you go take the teleport, you swim all the way down to the bottom. You
And
kill
you
the
get
thing.
the thing in the
Yep.
thing.
Yep, you
And
kill the thing,
yeah.
which then creates the fishies that you get to get the achievement.
And they
Yeah.
like fly up above your head, so you have to like click on them while they're flying around above the raid.
Yep. So we'll do that like next time, or another time, or some shenanigans.
When do you expect?
Yep.
I mean, pretty colors are nice, Grit. They can't hurt.
Taste the rainbow.
Here's some cookies.
Ooh, thank you.
Riff, I need to remember to copy your build for Demon Hunter.
Let's see how fast we can phase him.
Yes.
I love how Grit's explanations keep getting shorter and shorter with every time we do this run.
By
Or
now we
normal.
should know what to do.
I know,
you
but
think?
I'm just waiting for him to go, okay, do not stand in anything and kill him. Good to go.
Don't stand in anything unless you need to stand in something.
His hit
Some of
points
these
down,
mechanics may not
yours
be there,
up.
but it's fine.
Go.
Just make him
5,
regret his life decision.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoop, whoop.
Gruntle.
Why do they always pick me for that?
I've been punched in the face with an old bird.
Such a
Did
death
nobody get
sentence
an
for that.
X?
Keep
Yeah,
moving.
the pay respects has to be interrupted.
Did nobody get an X at all?
Apparently.
Maybe it's just me.
It was in group 1.
Alright, I don't have to hide.
Oh, we don't have to hide on
Dodge.
normal.
No, there's no shards. They're gonna kill your Addy friends.
Lines.
Help soak.
Oops, he's getting the next person.
Watch your feet.
Oh, I froze.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Dodge.
Over into the dirt.
We don't forget to be in your group.
In.
Phase in 2.
I went ahead and helped group 2 this side.
Phase
I didn't
change.
see anybody over there.
Jump over to the other side.
Bait. Right.
One of the
Sorry, I
Sammys
wasn't
gonna have
fast
to.
enough.
Watch your step.
Yeah, neither was I. I got locked. One of the Sammys gonna have to hero after
Bait.
he gets his 3rd round done.
Left.
Watch your step.
Unless somebody wants to be nice in battle with me.
Phase 2.
You're a hero?
I would if I had a battle red.
I know, I think we only have 2. Oh no, that's right, Pelly's have it now.
We don't need to keep these bones alive because we don't have the shards.
In.
Goals.
Help soak.
Wait, you got the last one. No. Hey, it's the tiny pal.
What's next, Gallywix? Ooh, someone's getting cranky. You wanna host me? Keep going. I'll see you soon enough. Gallywix, it doesn't have to end here. Oh, save me the mush. The horde may just stop.
More cookies.
Cookies.
I assume you want me not on the same side as Drax.
Probably.
Yep, you're in an even group.
I can grab first.
Please don't rescue me or yank me.
Well, I actually was trying to get Renee, and it somehow targeted you. So I
5,
gotta figure out how that
4,
works. Sorry, didn't mean to
3,
grab you.
2, 1.
It really was not meant for you.
Yeah.
Group 1
Yeah,
share.
I just had somebody in deer. I don't know. Or BSA one just kept rescuing me all over the place.
Bowman coming.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. No, I was just doing it because she used to do it to me when
Group 2 share.
she first got things that she could swap blast.
Taunt
What?
boss.
Are you referring to that time in Dead Mind?
Watch your step.
Yes.
Not my fault you were gone long enough for me to leap and faith you all the way off the boat and down across the cave.
Group 1 share.
He has a cooldown, darn it.
Bowman coming. Group 2 share. Taunt boss. Watch your step. Group 1 share. Bowman coming.
Man, hover is so broken on this fight.
Group 2 share. Taunt boss. Watch your step.
Phase 2%.
Phase 2.
He's running mob.
Yeah, we gotta go to X, so.
Phase change.
Oh wait,
Go
we
the
have
rest
a
of
normal.
them off.
Defensive. Defensive.
Got
Still
bombs.
have to throw the bombs off. I just had to do 4 bombs over myself.
I know I'm doing my 4th one right now.
I
I
did
think the
one.
problem is our usual bomb people are not here tonight.
I'm here.
Well, other than 1 or 2 of you.
Defensive. Run out.
So, like, we're missing all of our hunters.
Help
So-
soak. Watch your step. Bowman coming. Taunt boss.
Dodge.
Bombs available.
Dodge.
Yeah, I got one. Rest of them go off.
Dodge.
I think we got them all that time.
Yep.
Help
So-
soak. Watch your step. Defensive. Run out.
So,
Help soak.
dodge.
Bombs available.
Yep. I've got one.
Dodge.
Your pizza slice in a spot. That's fine.
Watch
Run.
your step. Bomb incoming. Taunt boss.
That was my bad.
Help
So,
soak.
It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, though.
Same.
I mean, I think I took a quarter of our health out.
And that's another full clear.
Good job.
Yeah, seriously, good job too healing the whole raid.
Right? You guys didn't even need me. We may not have needed you, but your presence was
Was
welcome.
appreciated. We might have had a few stragglers, and then we would have needed a third healer. Somebody's trying to kill me.
But why?
I don't know.
Well, that's unexpected. Apparently, you can get a veteran warbound until equipped Eye of Kazan.
Wait, what?
Yep, you can get any piece of gear in the raid as a warbound, and it can be one rank under whatever the current level you're doing. So if you're doing a heroic, you'll get a normal piece, and if you're doing a normal, you get a LFR piece.
Neat.
That's
Not
warbound.
bad.
So, Bob's,
Don't
what's the plan
forget
from here?
if you hit level 17, don't forget to get your. I think it pops in your thing for the pet or mount. I don't remember which one it is. This one.
Do believe it's a mount.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Satisfaction recommended.
Ooh, next week we get the auction house inside the hotel and movement speed buff.
That'll be nice.
That is nice.
I got more.
Enter the gate. Where the heck? Enter the gate.
Explosive bargains.
Ah,
Always a pleasure.
500 gold. Not too bad.
Not bad at all.
It is a cool looking mount, though. I just want the robotic dinosaur. Vinay, were you paying me back by turning me into a ghoul?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm on my way to Dornival.
That sounds awfully suspicious, sir.
I guess we're done there.
Yep.
I think so.
Yep.
Well, thank
What's
you all
the
for
plan
coming
for
to
tomorrow
race.
night? Do we have a plan for tomorrow night?
I don't think we do. At least not yet.
World domination.
I highly suggest that people come up with ideas on what we can do and ping the heck out of Grit about it.
All right.
I would be down for that.
Undermine has no business looking like this.
Like,
Clear out these
all
three.
Grit is going to
Perfect
post polls in
job.
Discord.
5 out of 6 things. I just can't get warrior things. I don't understand it.
Push, ignore pain, and go take a nap.
FYI, if anybody is wanting to do the lore walking, but you don't want to do it on your big tune, you can actually do that starting at level 1.
Do you get
Good to know.
experience?
And you get experience, yep. So if you wanted to do the lore walking just to experience it for the achievements, but want to do it on a new tune so that you don't feel like you're just kind of blowing through it to get through it, then I do recommend maybe making an alt for it.
Can you do them multiple times?
I've not tried, but I'd imagine you can. I did not try that in the PTR. I apologize.
No worries, no worries. Just kind of curious, because if I can level my alts purely through lore walking, yes. Well, right. It went rather well. Did a full clear on normal.
I
so, yeah.
personally think that they're going to make lore walking, because they said they're going to keep expanding it. I think it's going to, in a very short period of time, probably end up replacing Chromie time. Instead of doing the expansion stuff, you would just do lore walking, or there'll be kind of a combination of the two.
I got a feeling there's going to be a combination of the two, because there's just so much lore in the various quests in each expansion.
Yeah, I just wish that they would make Chromie time. Honestly, I kind of wish that they would make it available at max level if they're going to involve lore walking, because there's some things I'd love to go back and just be like, okay, I want to make this like level 80 content.
My issue is there's a lot of glitches with it if you're trying to do it with friends.
Yes, that I do agree. I think that they need to improve it a bit.
Can't tell you how many times I've tried to sync up with a friend to quest, and one of us, and we're like trying to figure out what the heck is going on, what do we need to change.
Yeah, the whole party sync and all that fun shit is not very well advertised.
Yeah.
But yeah, raid went well.
Yeah, the party sync is. I've played 5 games that have a party sync kind of concept to it, and honestly, Guild Wars is the only one where I found it to work very well.
I wouldn't even call that party sync.
No, but I'm saying where, like, you know, that it syncs the
Yeah,
two
I know what you
players
mean.
together.
It's
But
just so much better done. I wouldn't call it party sync.
No, I know, but I'm thinking like that kind of concept. Outside of that, most of the games, yeah, they're always very glitchy.
You're back.
In exciting news, there is still a...
Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. might be back tomorrow. It depends on if there's still construction on the way home from work, and if I get stuck in traffic for an additional 15 minutes. Anywho, if anything, I will see you next week. See you tomorrow. We'll see what happens, and I will definitely try and get a game to work for that FPS challenge, because I tried one of them the other day and it just didn't work out. But we'll see what happens. Anywho, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Have a good night.